between the Chicago Cubs and the East-leading Boston Red Sox. Welcome into Red Sox baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Justin Ruggiano makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Darwin Barney will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that's in there for strike one. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner back through the box. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers on the year, 272. 4 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
0-2 now from Lester. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Anthony Rizzo will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now Lester's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's set, now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Yoenis Cespedes will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Here's a shot now to the gap and right, and he's going to start the home first with extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here, as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
First pitch on the way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ruggiano is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Jose Reyes will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. First pitch coming. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Wellington Castillo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Donnie Murphy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Now a swing and another chance at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Junior Lake is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. David Ortiz will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Infield in the overshift here. And this could be a tough play, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Carlos Beltran will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Now a swing, and he pops him up, right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Pablo Sandoval will dig in now, 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Buster Posey will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Here comes the Panda. And the runner will score from first.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. Just going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second.
Yoenis Cespedes will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. For Posey, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We play 2. It's now 2-0 Boston. Ryan Roberts will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Nate Scherholz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And that misses, 1-1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cespedes comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Justin Ruggiano is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone, and that will bring up Mike Napoli. First pitch coming. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
And here's the first pitch. Running is Gonzalez. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst-case scenario is, if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now, you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. For Gonzalez, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Ready now on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's another 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading out for the Cubs,
Darwin Barney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and get that guy something else to think about out there.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Got him.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big loop.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. David Ortiz will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Right fielder, Carlos.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Pablo Sandoval will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the first offering. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. We played 4. Boston leads it 3-0. Wellington Castillo will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Number 5.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Donnie Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Reyes. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Junior Lake standing in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail it here 3-0. Robinson Cano will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Slice down the left side, but foul. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Barney is under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Mike Napoli will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Carlos Gonzalez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Come on.
Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left.
Drop it.
Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2. Jose Reyes will dig in again. Hopped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. That's hard hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. David Ortiz. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ryan Roberts will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Ball 1. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now here's the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Justin Ruggiano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, still down 3-0. Pedro Strop will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Carlos Beltran is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. Pablo Sandoval will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1-1 pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Buster Posey will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Barney is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Darwin Barney will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1-2-3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Napoli is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 now from Lester. And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Wellington Castillo will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A runner on first with 2 away. From the stretch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Don't whip here.
Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Donnie Murphy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Koji Uehara will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Donnie Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first down.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Junior Lake is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ryan Roberts will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Lake is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Jose Reyes will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Ruggiano will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
2 pitches, 2 fly balls, 2 easy outs. He's probably out there saying, man, why can't it always be this easy?
First pitch coming. David Ortiz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the 1-2 home to Ortiz. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Nate Scherholz will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
He's in the palm of your hand.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Justin Ruggiano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1.
You might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, John Lester. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation